On January 24, 1966, Air India Flight 101, a Boeing 707 named Kanchenjunga, prepared for takeoff in Bombay, India. Bound for New York with stops in Delhi, Beirut, and Geneva, the flight carried 106 passengers and 11 crew. Among them was Dr. Homi J. Bhabha, the father of India's nuclear program, en route to a scientific conference in Vienna. The aircraft, Vermont, DMN, was a symbol of modern India, piloted by the experienced Captain J.T. D'Souza. The journey from Bombay to Beirut was uneventful, reinforcing the routine of international air travel. As the jet departed Beirut for Geneva, the crew communicated with air traffic control and climbed over the Mediterranean. The next leg would take them over the formidable Alps, a region demanding precise navigation. The weather was typical for the season, challenging but not alarming. Passengers settled in, unaware of the danger ahead. The crew prepared for descent into Geneva, trusting their instruments and instructions. The Alps, including Mont Blanc, loomed below, a breathtaking but unforgiving landscape. For the passengers, it was just another flight. For history, it was a moment before disaster. The world below remained oblivious as Flight 101 approached a fatal deviation from its path. In minutes, a routine journey would become a tragedy. The fate of all aboard was about to be sealed. Nearing Geneva, Captain D'Souza contacted air traffic control for descent clearance. A critical misunderstanding occurred. The pilot believed they had passed Mont Blanc, but they were still heading straight for it. Confident, the crew began their descent. Unaware of the mountain ahead, passengers felt the gentle approach, oblivious to the danger. There were no alarms, no warnings, just a smooth, silent descent. Suddenly, the Boeing 707 struck Mont Blanc's Rocher de la Tournette Ridge at 15,585 feet. The impact was catastrophic. The aircraft disintegrated instantly. All 117 people on board perished in a fraction of a second. The world inside the jet vanished, leaving only silence on the mountain. When the plane failed to arrive, search teams found wreckage scattered across the glacier. The crash site was remote and recovery was perilous. News of the disaster sent shockwaves across continents. French investigators faced a daunting task. The wreckage was strewn across the shifting Bossons Glacier. Despite harsh conditions, they recovered the flight recorders. The cockpit voice recorder revealed the fatal miscommunication. The pilot reported being past Mont Blanc and was cleared to descend. In reality, the aircraft was still approaching the mountain. Navigation in 1966 relied on radio beacons and instruments, not GPS. A misread or malfunctioning VOR receiver likely contributed to the error. The final report concluded it was a controlled flight into terrain, a fully functional plane flown into an obstacle due to human error. There was no evidence of mechanical failure. The tragedy was rooted in navigational limitations and a simple, deadly misunderstanding. The accident highlighted the dangers of flying over mountainous terrain without precise technology. It was a stark lesson for aviation worldwide. The loss devastated families across the globe, especially in India, where Dr. Bhabha's death was a national tragedy. His passing set back India's nuclear ambitions for years. For every family, the loss was deeply personal. The crash gripped headlines worldwide, and Mont Blanc became synonymous with aviation disaster. Remarkably, this was the second Air India crash on Mont Blanc. The Malabar Princess had met a similar fate in 1950. The coincidence fueled speculation and myth, but the facts pointed to human error. The tragedy forced the aviation industry to confront the risks of flying over high terrain. Airlines and regulators re-examined navigation and communication protocols. Over the years, the glacier revealed remnants of the crash: mail, newspapers, and personal effects, reminders of the lives lost. Each discovery rekindled memories and underscored the enduring impact of the disaster. The story of Flight 101 became a cautionary tale for pilots and engineers alike. The mountain kept its secrets, but the lessons endured. The victim's memory lives on in every safety improvement since. The crash of Flight 101 spurred major advances in aviation safety. The tragedy led to the development of ground proximity warning systems, technology that alerts pilots if they're descending toward terrain. These systems, now standard, have saved thousands of lives and drastically reduced similar accidents. The accident also drove improvements in pilot training and standardized communication. Clearer protocols and better situational awareness became industry priorities. The legacy of Flight 101 is written in safer skies and lives protected. Remembering the disaster honors those lost and the progress their sacrifice inspired. The story of Kanchenjunga is a solemn reminder. Every safety rule is built on lessons from the past. By learning from tragedy, aviation continues to move forward. The silent slopes of Mont Blanc still echo with the lessons of that fateful day.